What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex here with you. And, folks, the Washington Wizards have been just a flat out disappointment. I mean, how in the world? Okay, so here's the deal. It's you had 32 and 47 on the season, 22 and 17, 22 and 17 at home, 10 and 30 on the road. I mean, it's just looking at the way they played and how everybody else is playing. I mean, like I said, I know, especially the way they played at home for a good part of the season, they've been playing like they want to go to the playoffs. But when they play on the road, it's almost as if they want Zion so freaking badly. I mean, so I mean, here's the deal with the first 7 games for the Wizards. Now they open up, with home losses to Miami and Toronto. Okay, so lost by 1 to Miami, lost by 4 to Toronto, which pretty close games, yeah, it's me. And then they kind of shocked the crap out of me by going to Portland and winning. Because like I said, when I think about it, going 3 time zones and only having 2 days to go in. Yeah. And then they kind of get blown out at Golden State. So, it's Golden State. What is that's the Wizards to do? Yeah. And then, like I said, they lose by 4 in Sacramento, which seems to be better. And then they get blown out building against the Clippers. Then they come home. Then they're on the way home, lose by 12 in Memphis, and then they get blown out by Oklahoma City first time they get home. Please. So I could tell just by looking at those first 8 games that it was going to be a long season. So like I said, and then so that's just get into November, right there with the Oklahoma City game. And then I know another thing too has just been John Wall. With him missing time, because I know he had been dealing with this thing with his heel. Had surgery for that, and then come to find out that he, and I think suffered. I don't know if it was the complications or what, but I know he. Like I said, I think what it was, he fell at home, and then I think while recovering from the heel surgery, come to find out he had ruptures his Achilles, and then Arc said it'll be 11 to 15 months, and then I think I was just reading something for I did this that I think he won't be able to resume basketball activities for 12 months, which I think would be putting it February of next year. So it sounds like we may not have John Wall over next year. So. Which, but first, I know he had been in and out of the lineup, throughout December. Just looking here his game record. Let's see, he was inactive. Okay, so basically looking, the Wizards had a 4-game road trip, in early December. Because he played 37 minutes against the Knicks, and then he did not play in Atlanta, and then let's see, they played 26 minutes in their blowout loss at Cleveland. One of those road losses in the second. And then he didn't play against Indiana. And then, so then he played the next 5, which were 40 minutes against Boston, 35 at Brooklyn, 42 against the Lakers, 26 at Atlanta again, and 38 at Houston. And then he did not dress for the Wizards' 149-146 overtime win against Phoenix. That was 3 days before Christmas. And then, he did play 27 at Indiana. 27 minutes at Indiana. The night after the Phoenix win. Then, he played 37 minutes in the team's loss at Detroit the day after Christmas. And then I think that's when everything just went capoodle from there. So, yeah. And then as for the like I said, especially those road losses. I mean, those things have been pain. And I mean, when they played, I mean, pain in the neck. Like I said, I mean, you get blown up by 19 in Dallas. I mean, I can see you probably shouldn't be beaten, but yeah. And then, so that happens, and then pretty much lose twice in Cleveland. That's right, LeBron-less team that that pretty much is playing for Zion. I mean, first one was a 116-101 loss back on December 8th, and then and then uh, then that one game that Wall had to miss, or rather, and then yeah, listen, and then I think the last one, I think Wall had to miss, but yeah, so they lost by 3 when they were really down by 25. At one point in that game, I mean, what the heck? What the heck are you doing falling down 25 to a team that's playing for Zion? I mean, what the heck? And then there was one game I think when their annual home game against the Clippers. When they were down, I think they were down like 9. They had just rendered up 40. They gave up 40 points in the first freaking quarter. They were down by 19. I mean, they found a way to win, but still, you don't give up 40 points in a quarter. I mean, jeez. I mean, yeah. But, oh, yeah, that was, freaking nuts. And then, but like I said, but I mean, I know with the 2 home games, I mean, those were easy wins for them. I mean, to make matters even worse, I mean, they beat them by like 20, beat them by 24, I think, the first time. And they beat them 13 this last time, which, that was, gotta go back a little ways. I mean, so, yeah. I think, I think it's double digits, and then, but, and then, and then, like I said, I mean, and then, like I said, I know they're just coming off a 4-game road trip themselves, I think, where they lost by 18 against the Lakers, won by 3 at Phoenix, and then actually played a pretty good game out in Salt Lake City, and they lost by only 4. And then they surprised the heck out of me by winning winning by 5 in Denver, which I mean, against Denver, I mean, you would think they would have lost that game, but I mean, it just kind of show how good their defense was in that game. I mean, they just giving up 28 points in the second quarter, and they gave up 28 points in the second half of that game. That pretty much sealed the win. So, but yeah, I mean, but then it's kind of the other 3 games I was expecting those to happen. I mean, just some other notes about their so like kind of they won by 14 in Atlanta. I think the game against the Wall didn't play. I mean, but yeah, I mean, yes, I know they lost. Because I know it was home and home against Philly. They lost by 17. That one, I mean, like I said, they lose by 19 in Milwaukee. I mean, but like I said, against a team that they're they're supposed to lose. And they lose by 13 in San Antonio, which I mean, yeah, because I think they haven't won there in forever. And then, and then another game that kind of I mean, even that's one another game that kind of got me ticked was I think their last meeting in Toronto. I mean, even though they probably were supposed to lose that game, I think they should have won it. Up by 14. And you blow it. I mean, this is the Toronto Raptors. I mean, now, which I did hear an opinion, but but wondering why in the hell the Raptors were down. Well, the better question is why in the heck did the Wizards not win? I mean, look at that second half. Man. I mean, yeah. And then, looking at some other games, I mean, I lost by 11 in Boston, which doesn't surprise me. And then, I mean, like I said, and then there was a questionable call. I think the last game in Charlotte. No, I didn't see I didn't watch the game as it was going. I didn't watch it live, but I mean, I heard about some controversy going on. Just a foul or no foul or. I mean, so that's probably going to be the game. And then yeah, and then recently they played at Chicago, and then they lost that game, and then I think the night after that Charlotte controversy, and then they were playing in Minnesota. I mean, I think they were up by like 11 at halftime or something, and then they blow that game, which I think in part might have been the time zone change catching up to them because being the Charlotte game and the Minnesota game were on back-to-back nights. So I kind of understand that, but yeah, they opened up I think 1-4 at home. Because like I said, so we got those two games, and then Oklahoma City game, and then they beat Orlando, they beat New York at home. They had to start off 1-3, and then you know, but yeah, I mean, and then just the other day, it was announced that the Wizards, the owner Ted Leonsis fired President Ernie Grunfeld after 16 seasons at the helm. Had over 500 wins and had over 700 losses. I mean, look, I'm thinking. Like I said, they haven't, at least the times I've been watching, not one conference finals appearance. And I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. They were one game away. One game. All they had to do was win Game 7 against Boston, and they would have been in. But no, they had to show out their road woes and lose the game. And then last year, they get beat by the Toronto Raptors, of course. I mean, the trees of regular season as though were a joke. They end up with the 8th seed, play the Toronto Raptors, and lost. That's what happens when you treat the regular season as a joke. I mean, you got to change so possible. Change that at home field advantage for your first round playoff series, but no. If we're not getting the 1 seed, and guess what, Washington? That's what y'all got. I mean, well, it comes to show that if you take the regular season seriously, you're gonna be a Toronto Raptors, it'll be like a Toronto Raptors team of the world. I mean, that gives a high playoff seeding, and very possibly could go to the conference finals. I mean, but the way things have been the last 2 seasons, I mean, I've expected better than that. But no. I mean, what are y'all associated with the Nationals trying to keep up the contamination? I mean, like I would be going on the Capitals, but I don't really have a stance anymore after they won the Stanley Cup last year finally. I mean, but it's almost like that hasn't helped. I mean, at least the Cats are going back to the playoffs. But the Wizards going to be instead of filling up seats at Capitol One Arena, they'll be filling up seats in their own homes. All because they think the regular season is a joke. A flat out joke. I mean, which I understand is, I mean, looking at the Eastern Conference this year, I mean, it's just going to be a race to get beat by Golden State, but still. I mean, you don't fight the race to try to get Zion. I mean, let Phoenix, Cleveland, and Chicago fight for that. Or you go try what you can to get in the playoffs. Okay? I mean, yeah, like I said, it's been a disappointment. It's probably been a disappointment. I mean, like I've been saying. But yeah, guys, I mean, I know, I mean, I kind of hate to go off on ranks like this, but given the way they played, that's about the time I took to YouTube. I mean, but anyway, guys, I mean, hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. I mean, yeah, I hope y'all smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash that big old red button. Make sure y'all share the stream. Don't forget to join the Discord. Links in the description. And guys, it's your boy Alex here signing off. Till we meet again.